It is so cold here this morning. I know it's not cold for you guys. It's in the 20s, but there's frost everywhere this morning. Better than snow, I suppose. Anyhow, good morning. Okay. It's Sunday for y'all. And we are into some landscapes here. Now, this needs to be trimmed. But I had so much fun doing this one that I'm going to do another one. And it's going to be, I did not put my paint shirt on this morning because I have a jacket on because it's cold. All right. Let me get situated here. Now, this is what I thought I would do today. Just because I'm in the landscape mode here, big time. Okay, and I want to do Bodega Bay, which is where we grew up camping all the time. A lot. We went other places too, but this was our quick half hour, well, 45 minutes, because it's a long, windy coast road to get there from where I grew up. But it is not across from the San Francisco pet shop that is pictured in the birds. You cannot get from a pet shop in San Francisco, go across the bay, and there's Bodega Bay. No, you have to go out the bay and around. And it's not advisable in a little tiny boat like what they had on the birds. But I love this because it depicts a lot of the moody gray fog that's there 89% of the time. I could not live there, although there's some big, huge homes going up out there now. Because when we went there, there was a pier and a little tiny bit of a tiny little village. And now that pier has a huge parking lot. The last time I saw anything of it, has a huge parking lot across the street. And there's huge houses being built up there instead of little tiny fishermen's shacks. Okay. All right. This is what I'm going to use as my model. Oh, let's see if I can put this up someplace closer to me. I need another table. All my carts have stuff on them that it's going to be precariously placed on here. And not in the best way. Oh, you know what? I'll open a drawer. Okay. Now I can't get my cart back. Ugh. Because I ran over a paper bag. Okay. Ooh, why is there a blue marker lid here on the floor? Where's the marker that goes to that lid? And how dead is it now? Okay. You get out of the way. All right, we're going to put this right here behind me. Perhaps I should have done all this part earlier. Okay. All right. So, I think what I want, I don't think I want this as a sky. Now, I don't know how big I'm going to make this. That's another problem. This could be a sky, though. This could be, this part up here be sky. Or maybe this and this could be the water. Yes. But I don't think I want it across. I might do it like, it's precarious across the fold with all these little tiny pieces of paper. So I think I might just do it here and put a sign over here that says Bodega Bay. So I need to just tear off. Where's my big ruler? How do I lose my ruler so often? Don't answer that question. Okay. This time I did not make myself a worksheet. So I'm going back to the make it as you go, which there's nothing wrong with that process either. Okay. I think I painted again yesterday a lot. Not anything spectacular though, which it doesn't always have to be spectacular. Sometimes it's just shapes and backgrounds like these. But I just have to keep away from the news. Or as I like to say now, yet. We need to start learning Russian apparently. All right. There. And there. That's a vast, okay, that is a vast extreme line, but I think I might put stuff in the middle here. Like this looks like craft paper, almost like a cobblestone path, like a pier. That would work good for my application. So I'm going to put this down. Well, all this Christmas stationery that I used to write tons of Christmas letters on, well, one letter and print it a ton, has come in handy. I'm glad I hoarded it all these years. I almost said saved, but I didn't save. I think I ripped all 4 pages of this, 4 sides. And I'm putting this slightly off the fold. Even though I love a lumpy fold, lumpy left, but it actually can be, with this, especially with this much gluing over the center, can be a little precarious. Okay. Although, we're going to have a lot of ocean apparently. So my village is going to be tiny. Although I can do it whatever way I want. All right, let's see if I can find a tan color in my stack of stuff here. Still working off this same bit of paper that I painted the other day. I think what I'm going to do is just tear off sections and lay it, because if you'll notice, these are like sections, and then place the houses either behind or on top. This almost looks like, oh, Doc Martin, St. Ives in England. Yeah. But I'm calling it Bodega Bay. Okay, so hers almost look cut. Oh, maybe I'll cut them. Okay. Play by the rules a little bit sometimes. Okay, I really want my pieces to be a little smaller. Oh, I like that. And then I'm going to put like little black lines on them as if they were cobblestones or some kind of paver. We think our deck is almost done. They have to come back and do a tiny little bit of something Monday. But they did work all day yesterday. I was shocked. Usually contractors don't work on Fridays. I badmouthed them yesterday. I shamed them into working all day. But one of the design elements that we really liked in the original thought process supposedly can't be done. So, and it's too late now to change it. So it's like, okay. Which kind of, I hate when people do that kind of stuff. All right. These are just kind of ovals. Not perfect, not aligned, nothing. No pattern, just kind of. This pen really does well over. Very dry. It has to be dry. Sometimes I try to rush it, but as long as it's pretty dry, it does very well. Highly recommend for especially the price point. Woof. And accessibility. Okay, I like that. So now I think I'm going to take some of my grays and greens and try to work on some of these house shapes. Not maybe this great shape there, even though I love it, but more like these guys right here. And I might just do like that right there. And then I think I am going to put in some birds because, hello. Bodega Bay. Okay. Can we all say Alfred Hitchcock? Okay. These need to be kind of small. I don't want them to be the same size at all, or the same colors. And it does kind of look like maybe these were tucked in behind here. Well, this is California. We have to worry about earthquakes, so they're going to be sitting on top. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Huh. Ooh. I definitely want some of this. Maybe a little bit more in the purpley / gray area. I said I didn't want them all the same size or shape, but they're getting a little close to the same size and shape. Let's do a tall, skinny one. Ooh, here's a good color. Okay. This could be good for a roofs. Okay, now I can get all those same papers out and make some roofs. Just mix and match them. I keep having to refer to these things. Note to self, include chimney. Otherwise it's too fiddly. And you definitely would want a chimney out there. Okay, I need a mossy green. Oh, here. Oh, here. Here. Okay. Some of them are just straight up triangles. This I might have to add a little bit of a texture to, so it doesn't look too close to the ocean color. Cute. All right. And there's also a gray, but let's do a light gray. The advantage of having all this painted paper to get out my frustrations is fabulous. Okay. Oh, maybe I'll put the green roof on the gray. I love those two colors together. Oof. This over here. Okay, now I need a tiny little pointy one. A little blue, maybe. Got piles of paper everywhere. Ooh, this is a good one. Actually, let me look at my scraps and see what. Oh, right here, right here, right here. One of the roofs has this little tent-like effect. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay. They're so cute. They are fiddly. Be prepared to be fiddled. Oops, here's a good piece too. Okay. Let's glue these down and then we will work on some birds. Okay. Ugh. This is going to be super fiddly. Okay, now we have to cut off. Some of our rafters are sticking out. All right, I love that. I might trim this a little bit too. Ignore the paint in my fingernail polish. There we go, that's a little better. Again, we have to trim some rafters. That house is all roof. Okay. Now this one is going to be a pain. How do I even have this one? Another thing, everything out there has to be weather resistant because of the damp weather. And there's a ton of like distressed wood, gray, everything. It's kind of the aesthetic, like a cedar, gray cedar or some, I don't know what the trees are called, but it has to be able to withstand wind because it's usually windy and constant fog. Okay, these are adorable. Now, I kind of want them, if my fingers weren't so fat. They're really not fat, but with these little pieces, it feels like they're fat. I gotta sneeze. Oh, the fog is in my nose already. Okay, I think I kind of want them like that. And maybe staggered a little bit. Yes, okay. Okay. Whew. Try to stagger the colors too a little bit. Hopefully I did that okay also. Ooh. Somebody just slammed something somewhere. Felt like a sonic boom. Oh my goodness. Now, I will say, they kind of all blend because they're all in the like same family of colors or muted tones of colors. I wonder if I can go around it. And then give them a little bit of like windows and things too with a pen. If I was staying true to the art form, I'd probably do it with paper, but it is way too fiddly for me. But I can do a little bit of window art. Okay. I don't know if in hindsight I would have done this in a different color. Not quite so contrasting, but that's okay. That's okay. That's okay. Live and learn. I love this. This is for me, I can do meditative thought processings with this easier than I can do like doing 1,000 of these on a piece of paper. That I can't do for very long. This is not, in my head, not as tedious. I'm developing. I'm a city planner when I do this. And that is providing me enough, whatever my head needs. I don't know. Providing me enough differences or something. Now, this is too thick. I don't have a white thin marker here. And the thin one at the beach I think is even too thick. Oh, but this is a blue. Maybe? It's not going to show up. Because there's kind of like windowsills. I don't have anything white. Except for Stabilo. And that's not going to work either. Although it might. No. Okay. All right, let's see what a white... I'm trying to think. I could cut out white paper, I guess. Let me see what this is. Okay, that works kind of. Oh. Now, this one's going to have a big picture window so they can see the whales going by. And then I'll kind of put some window panes. This doesn't want to go over the Neo color too, which is dry. Okay, I love that. I love that. It's the little things in life. Okay, now I'm going to try to do some birds. Where is that dark gray? Okay. They need to contrast against the sky. It's either a 747 or a seagull. I don't know. My husband and the dog are slamming the door out there. Okay. Let's do a couple more. All right, let's see if I can get these guys. Whew, this is fiddly. One. Kind of looks like Roman warriors' heads of their spears, but they're seagulls, right? Right. Okay, that definitely looks like an arrow. We got to do something with that one. There. It is easier, I find, to move. I mean, it is, I think, a proven fact that it's easier to move the paper than it is to move the scissors. But with these tiny little pieces, you have to have some kind of extra edge to hold on to, if that makes any sense. Okay, that looks like a bird. Yes! Oh God, this is so much fun. Now, she didn't do anything to her water, but I'm wondering if I could add a few more like wave action things happening. If I do it with the same paper, it may not clash so much and look like it's just paper glued on top of paper. It'll look like Bodega Bay. Oh, if I was only a little bit more clever. This must be the saltwater taffy shop right there. And this is where you can get crabs for sale to eat. Oh, God. Okay. Oh, I love that. I love it. I love it. Let's see. What paper did I use here? Green. This one. But I'm wondering. Okay, let's add a little bit of blue. But it has to be kind of like a foggy, damp blue. I wonder. If it doesn't work, we won't use it. Because there's shadows on the water, so it makes it kind of, you know. No, it doesn't look right. Okay. I don't do it good enough to do that yet. Got to perfect my skills a little bit better. Oh my gosh. Ta-da. Ta-da. Maybe if I did it like this. This camera is in a weird spot. Ah, can't get it right. There, that's a little better. Maybe, should I put a little tiny Beth in there somewhere? I'll do this. I think I can cut out that piece of paper. Okay. All right, let's get. Now, when I was a little girl, I had a white fur coat when we went there a couple times. I had a white, like, ski jacket, but it had fur around the cuffs, and on the hood, it had fur, so I looked like a little Eskimo. But, alas, I'm not going to do that. These are little tiny pieces here. I'm gonna, oh, Beth shouldn't be in the water, I suppose. Huh. We might need to add some sand. Is that, or I'm gonna be needing a life preserver. Okay. Maybe that's what I'm missing, is a little sand. Okay. I don't like that color. Ooh, 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 ooh. Sand. See, that's a little bit too mustardy green. But this color right here is good. Now I'm going to go with this shape. Oh, I know. I remember another thing now that we used to see a lot. People would take their, in fact, the people across the street from us growing up, they used to trailer their horses out there and ride their horses on the beach. And we used to see a lot of horses. But I can't add. Okay, this probably should go under here. I wonder if I can pull this up. There. Okay. I always thought it would be so cool to ride your horse on a beach, even though I don't. We had a horse when I was growing up, and I didn't ride her very often. And the last time I rode her, she took up off the hill with me and didn't stop until she got to the top of the hill. And I said, that's it. And my dad was running behind me, kind of, is what he could keep up. And he's like, don't get off, don't get off. And what did I do? I got off. And he said, now she knows who's boss. I'm like, I don't care, because I'm never getting back on her again. It was really my dad and my sister that lives here rode the horses, but not me. It's like, that's it. I've had it with horses. And my friend that's coming out here in April, she did a lot of horseback riding, but hers was English. Ours was Western. Okay, that, I forgot that Beth had been on a diet and lost 30 pounds. We need to trim her down a little bit. She does not need that big of a profile. Okay, now I think I'm just, oh. Okay, back then, when I was a little kid, my hair was still brown all the way. I need dark brown. Oh, here's some dark brown there. It just needs to be a little suggestion of a head with lots of brains. Not really. And some shoes, tiny little shoes. Still have a tiny foot. In fact, here's another story. All these places make me go back to childhood stories. Nope, that's too close to our paper. I need yellow for yellow galoshes. My feet are very small. They've only gotten to a size 6 now because of my ankle being so full of metal. But in the old days, I wore like a size 4.5, 5. But I never had a problem getting shoes out and when I was a kid, because we had the advantage of having lots of Asian people living close by, and they have small feet. Here, the first pair of shoes I bought, I'm like, I need a size 4.5. She's like, what? But now I finally have made it into a 6. Barely, with thick socks. But I'm like, yeah, we're a size 6. I mean, a size 4.5. She's like, we don't have anything that small unless it has Smurfs on it. I'm like, I know. Okay. This is extremely fiddly. All right, we're putting down roots first. We're going to put our shoes down first. If I could even get it up. How do you even do this? I guess like that. And the benefit is it doesn't have to be completely accurate with this. Oh, shoot, I can't even. little pieces down. But I would like to not be pigeon-toed. Okay. Oh. My boots are bigger than my body. Don't know if that's supposed to happen either. I'm going to try to snip this under here. Well, she looks funny. She's always been funny looking, but kind of want a little bit of dignity left. Okay, this foot is way bigger, which it is in real life. Maybe I'll leave it like that. Oh, she looks stupid. I'm gonna leave her. What is my husband doing? Okay. She's not so great, but she's okay. She's passable. In the scheme of things, she'll look fine, right? Right. That's what I always say. Should I go around her? No, I don't want her to stand out any more than she already does. Oh my gosh, I love it. I love it. It's not perfect, but it does, to me, scream Bodega Bay. Love it. Ooh! Now I need to make my little sign. And what did I say we were doing tomorrow? I had another one picked out. Oh, yeah. The American River. Okay. We're going to try to attempt this. This might be easier tomorrow. Got lots of greens. Lots of boulders. We need to put some little yellow specks in there for gold. Yes, we do. Okay. That's a good idea, Beth. Okay. All right. Lord have mercy. This gets to be quite messy quick here. Let's put our scraps away that we can keep. All these little piddly things. I am throwing them away. Now, clean surface. Whoops, not all the way. Oh, it's so much fun. Why is it so much fun? Because it gets you out of the real world. And boy, oh boy, right now the real world needs to disappear. Oops. Here's Novato right here. That's going to go on my Hobonichi, I said. Oh, great. I guess it's time to stop, as he just got the saw outside my window here. Now I know what he's been doing. Okay. Have a great day. Bye. How to make a collage in 5 easy steps. Step 1, grab a pair of scissors. Step 2, grab a glue stick, hopefully a good one, especially if you live in humidity. Grab some hand-painted paper is number 3. Number 4 is grab your journal and set sail. Number 5, have fun. It is so much fun. I am having so much fun in this journal.